Welcome to Parallel Universe. The world thought it knew Angelina Jolie. The red carpet icon. The Hollywood superstar. The bold, fearless woman who lived life on her own terms. But behind the fame, the headlines, and the camera flashes, there was another side to her story, one that remained hidden for years. Because Angelina Jolie wasn't just living one life, she was living two. On one side, there was the version the world couldn't stop watching. The actress who delivered unforgettable performances in films like Girl, Interrupted and Maleficent. The celebrity whose relationships, especially with Brad Pitt, dominated headlines for years. Every move she made was analyzed, discussed, and often misunderstood. But away from Hollywood, there was a completely different Angelina. A quieter, more grounded woman, one deeply connected to humanitarian work. Long before it became widely known, Angelina was traveling to war zones, refugee camps, and some of the most difficult places on Earth. She wasn't there for publicity. In fact, she often avoided attention during these missions. She listened, learned, and tried to help in ways that cameras rarely captured. This wasn't a phase. It was a calling. While the world focused on her films and personal life, Angelina was building relationships with global organizations and eventually became a special envoy for the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. She used her voice not just for herself, but for people who didn't have one. And yet, for years, many didn't fully understand this side of her. Some even questioned her intentions, assuming it was just another celebrity image. But those who worked with her knew the truth. This was real, and it mattered deeply to her. At the same time, Angelina was navigating her own personal battles. Health challenges, highly publicized relationships, and the pressure of raising a large family in the spotlight. Through it all, she kept moving forward, balancing both worlds in a way few people could. That's what made her story so unique. She wasn't just an actress playing roles on screen, she was living a completely different role off-screen. One filled with purpose, compassion, and responsibility. A life that didn't always make headlines, but quietly changed lives. Now, as more of her journey comes to light, people are beginning to see the full picture. Not just the star, but the human being behind it all. Angelina Jolie didn't live a double life out of secrecy, she lived it out of purpose. And maybe that's what makes her story so powerful. Because sometimes, the most important work someone does, is the part the world doesn't see.